Hey everybody, welcome back to Disturbing Creations, and today I just want to come clean with something that happened to me while I was working on this actual car here, the show car we built. So while I was working on it and wrapping it, I didn't know, you gotta be real careful about wrapping over certain body work. So I used this hood from a 330 and it had some damage in it here where something had been sat on it and buckled in. So I pulled it out and I did some body work here. But when I filled it with fill primer, what happened was when I did the wrap and I was pulling it up, it pulled the primer out and that stuck to the bottom of the wrap and killed the whole wrap. I had to throw all of it away. I had to redo the body work, but you don't want to do that. But I'm going to show you now how to do it correctly and exactly what happened so it doesn't happen to you. So I had an extra piece of wrap it down on the hood to see what would happen here. And everywhere where there was not body fill, it was fine. But I see that where there's body fill, the wrap stickiness ripped it off. So I don't think that you can wrap over body filler, but you can wrap over primer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to paint the hood the color that it's supposed to be when we color match everything. And then I'll probably just wrap this middle section where the cut is here on the BMW. I'm gonna wrap this carbon fiber, and then this will be the blue, and then everything else will be the blue and match in, you know? But you cannot wrap over body filler. If you can, you've done it down below and you have it live action and you're showing it, like, hey, like here's a 30-second video of this with the body filler, and then you're showing you wrapping and lifting and wrapping and the wrap comes out good, I'll take it back. And I'll even put your video on my page, you know? And not under members only. I'll put your video out there for everyone to see. But I have come to the conclusion that you cannot wrap over body work because it doesn't just stick to the metal. It has like a divot and the suction just pulls out. And this is only masking putty. You know, you see it did not pull the putty out, but it pulled the primer off the putty. It just couldn't adhere. But show me otherwise.
So I just wanted to come to the conclusion that I said the words body filler a lot of times, but what I really meant was the primer fill. So the primer fill is like at the very end when you have a couple of little holes left and you spray this primer on. It fills those little bit holes up and then you can sand it. But every time I personally use it when I'm going to wrap, it rips up like I showed you it did on the BMW. Now, at the beginning of the video, that is the same BMW. That's the same hood. I just sanded it down a little bit, used regular primer, did a little more time with my body work. But sometimes you can go a little faster and just go ahead and use that primer fill at the very top and sand down real easy because that's what it's made for. But you know, take this as a tip so you don't ruin the wrap. The wrap is very expensive. That carbon fiber was very expensive. I don't want you guys to ruin it. So hit us up with a like and a subscribe. We're going to start coming out with a lot of wrap tips, live action wraps. We're starting our second wrap project. We're going to be doing the Daily Silver 986 Porsche in a green, and that's probably coming out in about a week. So thanks for coming to Disturbing Creations. We love y'all, and my guinea pig just is screaming at you. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Right, Blanky?